Hello, volleyball fans, and welcome to Snohomish High School. I'm Bishop. This is the Snohomish Times Sports Network, and we've got a special Wesco 3A presentation today. Big-time matchup between the Arlington Eagles and the Snohomish Panthers here on STSPN.com. Our presenting sponsor for all of our junior volleyball, high school volleyball, I should say, this year is Ace Hardware out of Lake Stevens. At the end of the match, we'll be presenting the Speedway Chevrolet Player of the Match. And tonight's special broadcast here in Snohomish is brought to you as well by McDaniel's Do-It Center, Fred's Rivertown Ale House, and GNS Heating. Pretty stoked about this matchup tonight between the Panthers and the Eagles. Two very, very good teams. Arlington coming off their first loss of the year against Stanwood on Tuesday. They'll be looking for to right the ship, so to speak. Rumor has it they took that loss pretty hard. They are a very strong team. Snohomish, just 2 losses on the year. They're right there in the hunt, sitting in the 3rd spot in Wesco 3A, right behind Arlington now. Stanwood, undefeated, occupies the top spot. Snohomish, when we saw them against Oak Harbor earlier in the season, very impressive. A lot of things that they do very, very well. It should be a really good matchup tonight. We're going to go ahead and take a break here before we get started. We'll be back in just a couple minutes with First Serve on STSPN.com.
When you shop at Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens, you not only find what you need, we make sure you get the help you need too. Hi, this is Gray Eaglestead, and I own Lake Stevens Ace Hardware with my wife, Christine.
We'll greet you at the door and answer any questions you have about what you need. We're all about serving our customers and our community.
We support local high school sports and many other Lake Stevens organizations and events throughout the year.
So the next time you need something for that job around the house and a little friendly advice, come see us.
Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens. We are the helpful hardware folks.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
We are all frustrated with the high cost of heating and cooling our homes. At GNS, we are completely changing the way you keep your home comfortable. Our Mitsubishi ductless heat pumps allow you to control the temperature in each room separately, all of which can be controlled from your smartphone or tablet. Because we are the mini split experts here in Washington, we can design a perfect system for you, one that will save you a lot of money on your utility bill. Call GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical today or visit us at gsheating.com.
Welcome back inside Snohomish High School. It is just about time for First Serve here on this Wesco 3A matchup between the Arlington Eagles and Snohomish Panthers. I'm Bishop. This is STSPN.com. Thanks for watching, everybody. We are pretty stoked at what we've got going on here. As we mentioned in the pregame run-up, Arlington coming off their first loss of the year to Stanwood on Tuesday night. Snohomish has lost to Stanwood, has one other loss on the year. I don't have that in front of me as to who it's to, but this match is going to tell us a lot about how the top end of that competition for the spots at state in 3A are going to go here coming out of the Wesco League. Snohomish's offense runs hugely through number 14 in the middle, Roz Gilly. She's a senior, listed at 6'1". She is a dominant force for them, hits the ball all over the floor. They've got a couple of freshmen figuring in as well. Number 10, also middle hitter, Sarah Campfield. Freshman working her way in. She'll start in the back row, being replaced by the libero, who tonight is Keelan Johnson again, senior. Freshman Mackenzie White is going to start as your front row outside hitter, and it's going to be senior Isabel Straley, who's your right side to start the match. She had a very good match when we saw him against Oak Harbor. When she goes to the back row, or when the setter comes to the front row, I do believe if they're running the 6-2 again, we'll see Grace Raper, the big lefty, in the match as well. Natalie Stern is your outside hitter in the back row, and it is going to be the senior setter, Claire Turner, at the service line, getting us started for the Panthers. Looking at the Arlington side, number 4, Ariana Bilby. She's the one you want to watch. There's setter Caroline Deemer. Where's number 2? There's Deemer to Bilby right out of the gates. Roll shot, nice pickup by White. Turner backs up for Straley, looking for the hands. I thought she got him. No touch detected. That ball's out of play. Point for Arlington. Also in the front row with Bilby now is number 13. That's Julia Parra. And it looks like number 7, Mary Catherine Mino as well. Their liberos number 5, Michaela Camlin. There's Roz Gilly with her first kill of the night. We have some outstanding enthusiasm from our PA announcer here at Snohomish High School this evening. Taking a look, our back row outside hitter is Madeline Frolick. You may remember the name Frolick. Her sister Audrey graduated a few years ago, went into play at Skagit Valley College. There's Deemer running this ball down. Up high over the top is Mino. The ball's picked up. Turner outside for Natalie Stern, and that ball's bumped around. I don't know how that wasn't 2, 3, 4 contacts in there, but it comes away clean. Stern swings again off the block. Net violation detected, and that's a net against Natalie Stern. Not sure I saw it that way. Looked like a big chunk of the blocker's hand coming into the top of the tape, but the officials have a much better viewpoint than I do. Ariana Bilby at the service line for Arlington. Gets the free ball back. That's Camlin, the libero. Here's right side. Ball punched over by Mino. Turner. Here's Gilly. She misfires. That's 4 contacts. The block was there, but Gilly didn't give it the opportunity. She hammered that ball right into the tape. Ari Bilby continues to serve. She's working and gets the service ace. That time off the libero, Keelan Johnson. So Bilby with her first ace of the night. Bilby continues to serve. Misses on that one. Roz Gilly, the senior at the service line. That means that the freshman, Sarah Campfield, into the front row for Snohomish. Lauren Risky checks in as a defensive specialist. Free ball sent over there by Parra. Right side set for Straley as she was into the net. Huge. And it wasn't detected. These officials are having a very difficult time seeing the net violation. Straley will get the kill, but she hammered through that ball, was caught up in the net pretty significantly. Gilly's serve, that's picked up by Frolick. There's a quick swing from Mino. Nice play there from Arlington. Out of the back row, Bilby swings out of the pipe. She gets her second kill of the night. I like what Arlington's doing right out of the gates. They've got some variety in their offense. Makes my life a little difficult. Michaela Camlin, the liberos at the service line. Perfect pass by Risky. Outside first, Natalie Stern. Great pickup by Camlin. Deemer, she goes outside. Frolick looking for the hands. No touch detected. That ball's out of play. Sarah Meckelberg's in the match for Arlington as well. She's your second middle. Allie Graham checks in for the Snohomish Panthers. Allie is a junior setter. This ball into the middle, and that's called down by the line judge. That looked like it could have potentially been out of play, but it is Mary Catherine Mino who gets her first kill of the night there. Maggie Wood steps in. Appears that she will serve and set potentially, or maybe she's playing DS for the Eagles. We will see. Wood serve right at Johnson. There's Graham. The lefty Raper's in the match. Camlin run down by Mino. Net violation called that time. Sorry, that was Frolick with the net violation as she tries to pull that pass out of the tape. Natalie Stern to the service line. Kenzie White back into the front row. That means Lauren Risky's to the bench. White Raper and Campfield in the front row here. Camlin, Wood, Bilby, roll shot over the top, easy one for Johnson. Graham, White hammers that ball off the tape and down. Mackenzie White with her first kill of the night in our extremely unofficial stat sheet. Brought to you by Uprising Volleyball. Working on trying to keep stats well. I'm doing 2-3 other things. We'll do the best we can. Natalie Stern continues to serve right at Camlin. Free ball sent by Wood. Johnson, Graham, here's Raper right down the line. Grace Raper hammers that one. Snohomish moving the ball around. I've got 4 players each with a kill. Turner and Graham, the setters, doing a nice job. Stern again. Service ace for Natalie Stern. Snohomish on a roll here. It's been about as even as could be through the first dozen points. Now Snohomish with Stern at the service line starting to put a little bit of pressure on these Arlington Eagles. Nice flat float serve right to Frolic out of the back row. It's Bilby, and Graham knows she should have done better on that. Ari Bilby gets her 3rd kill of the night. The ball just worked right past Allie Graham's shoulder. I don't think she was ready for it. Maddie Frolic to the service line for the Eagles. Brings Ariana Bilby back into the front row. Graham, Raper. That ball's off the block and down. Grace Raper with her 2nd kill of the night. Nicely formed block there from Mecklenburg and Bilby. Got the touch, popped that ball up in the air, but nobody was able to come up with the dig afterwards. Keelan Johnson, the senior libero for Snohomish, at the service line. Which means that Roz Gilly is back into the front row. Johnson with the ace. This is an extremely good rotation for Snohomish. I remember this one from the Oak Harbor match. Johnson with the low, flat trajectory serve, and then Allie Graham has White, Gilly, and Raper across the front row, all their power on display. Maggie Wood, bump set for Bilby. She slams that ball down the line. Nice angle from Bilby. She's got 4 kills already, and that's exactly what Arlington needed to get the side out before any more damage could be done with Keelan Johnson at the service line. Saren Mecklenburg back to serve for the Eagles. Stern. Graham, here's Gilly from the left pin. She gets the kill. Like that move in rotation 3 where they just let Roz Gilly tee off from that left pin. It gives you an opportunity, no matter where that pass goes, to set your big middle on the outside. As we see the double sub brings Claire Turner and Isabel Straley back into the match. Turner will serve and set for the Panthers. Straley will be a right pin hitter in the front row. They take the place of Raper and Graham. Here's Bilby with the pass. Wood leads her to the net. Tip over the top. Nice pickup from Turner. Out of system set from Stern. Ball over the top. Dug by Camlin. Wood outside for Bilby again. Net violation against Snohomish, and that's fortunate for the Eagles as Bilby missed that one. But the block was all over the net that time. The officials right on top of it. So we see the double sub coming as we're going to get number 7, Mary Catherine Mino, back into the front row. I believe she will be the right side. And you're going to get number 2, Carolyn Deemer, back in to serve and set. Just a sophomore, Carolyn Deemer, as is Maggie Wood, sharing the setting duties with her tonight. Natalie Stern. Mackenzie White trying to go with the left hand on the funky set by Turner. Misfires, in Arlington and Snohomish still about as even can be. Got 21 points on the board, and we're separated by 1. Stern. Quick in the middle from Turner to Gilly. Her last 2 sets have looked a little funky. Nice pickup by Isabel Straley. What a great dig by her. Deemer sets Bilby. That ball's touched off the block. Keelan Johnson, and that's going to stay in play. Dug by Frolic. Quick in the middle now, looking for number 13, Julia Para. That ball, Mackenzie White hammers it out of play. No touch detected. Point Eagles. Isabel Straley, what a great pickup there. Deemer continues to serve. The lefty. Nice float serve. Nice pass by Straley. She gets a big swing off Camlin. That's going to stay in play. Free ball for Johnson. Here's Roz Gilly. Pounds that ball off the tape and down. Gilly's got 3 kills on the night. Mackenzie White will come back to the service line. That brings Natalie Stern into the front row. Claire Turner still your setter for Snohomish. Serving in rotation 1 for Arlington. Deemer working away around Bilby. Out of system pass there by Froelich, and Bilby misfires, trying to do a little too much with that one as that ball pinging around 17, 18 feet off the net. Maybe 20 feet off the net. White continues to serve. Froelich. Bump set for Bilby. Pushes that ball right down the line. Smart play by her, as it was not a beautiful set. It was really out of system. Ari just goes up and finds a hole for it. She'll go back to the service line now. Her serve gives Stern trouble. Great pickup by Keelan Johnson. Roz Gilly sends the free ball. Picked up by Bilby. Here go outside for Froelich, and she tries to cut it back from outside the antenna. Might have been better off using her left hand there, as she can't get the angle right. Snohomish gets the point in a somewhat fortunate manner. Nice play by the libero Johnson. Roz Gilly at the service line. Camlin, that ball's tight, picked up and kept in play. Free ball sent by Billy. Pass from Gilly. Bilby, pass from Gilly. Nice dig by Ariana Bilby. All right, with a great play. Froelich roll shot over the top. Another pass from Gilly. Straley pounds that one off the block, and Isabel Straley's got her 2nd kill of the night. Something about Bilby and Gilly's got me. I can't quite sort that one out. Good news is that we're going to get a moment to sort that out. Arlington takes a timeout. We'll be right back in 30 seconds here on STSPN.com. Well, that was an adventure. Welcome back here to Snohomish High School. I'm Matty Bishop. We've got ourselves a good one. Still the first set. Snohomish, the home team, got themselves a little bit of a lead, forced a timeout out of Whitney Williams, head coach for the Arlington Eagles. It's been extremely even. The slimmest of margins have got Snohomish in the lead. Looking at 2 aces, that's about the difference right now. 2 aces to none on the unofficial score sheet for Snohomish. As opposed to Arlington. Gilly with a good serve. Free ball back over. Stern hammers it off the block. Pick up by Lauren Risky. And it's called out of play. It must have touched the antenna as Lauren Risky got down under that block ball. Great cover from her. Ball comes off the antenna and out of play. And that'll bring Michaela Camlin, senior libero for Arlington, to the service line. Lauren Risky. Perfect pass from her again. Straley hammers that ball off the block, and it's going to be a point for Arlington. That's the 2nd time we've seen Straley go haphazardly into the net. Could make the argument that the play was terminated first, but for safety of the athletes, especially young athletes, you've got to teach the body control. Camlin misses. Allie Graham checks into the match to serve and set for Snohomish. Grace Raper into the front row, the 6-foot redhead lefty. Very exciting player to watch. She is a junior this year. Graham misfires. The Eagles are within 1. The scorekeeper in-house here has their score going backwards, but your score bug on STSPN.com looks right. Maggie Wood checks in. She will serve for the Eagles. Nice pass from Johnson. Graham. There's Raper. Just, wow. Grace Raper knows that that ball was out of play, but it was called in by the line judge, and that's what matters at the end of the day. Natalie Stern back to the service line. Mackenzie White back into the front row for Snohomish. STSPN's got their score on point. Alex Tarrant looking for some emotion out of his Snohomish team. Stern, nice serve for Froelich. Wood bump sets on that one. Out of the back row, Bilby. Nice rundown by Grace Raper off the dig by Stern, but she couldn't control it, and that's going to be a kill. Her 6th of the match for the sophomore, Ari Bilby. Now she goes back into the front row where she's really dangerous. Maddie Froelich into the back row to serve. Michaela Camlin, Maddie Wood also in the back row. Sarah Mecklenburg is your middle, and your right side appears to be Emily Gonzalez for the Eagles. As the officials taking some time to make sure that the student section doesn't have their feet on the floor and moving them back into the bleachers. Here's Froelich. White. Perfect pass for Graham. Here's White. Pushes that one over the top. Nice dig by Wood. Froelich. Bilby sends a free ball. Stern. Graham. Raper off the block. Covers herself. Graham runs it down. Roll shot over the top by White. Dug by Froelich. Here comes Gonzalez, and she just reached out with her left hand and punched that one. Couldn't find the floor on the other side. It's out of play. Point Snohomish. Keelan Johnson, this is that wicked rotation Snohomish has. They'll look to open up a little daylight here towards the end of set number 1. Camlin, good pass for Wood. Here's Bilby in system. Roll shot over the top. She had Johnson on her heels. That often happens. You drop that big hammer a couple times. Defender automatically is leaning back looking for that hard-driven ball, and that little off-speed shot over the top drops right into the hole in the middle of the floor. Mecklenburg serves right to Stern. Here's Grace Raper. Nice swing from her. Her 3rd kill of the night. And that's going to bring Claire Turner, senior setter, back in for Snohomish, as well as Isabel Straley. So Graham and Raper make way for that double sub in the 6-2. All Snohomish really has to do is side out from here on out, and they will win set number 1. That's easier said than done against a team like the Arlington Eagles. Turner to Bilby. Set is tight. Wood does a nice job dealing with it, but she's judged to have stepped under the net. That rule is different in high school than it is in club. And club, as long as you don't interfere with anyone, that's not a problem. In high school, if your entire foot is over the entire line under the net, that is a violation, as it was against Maggie Wood there. Better pass this time from Bilby. She gets a swing, covers herself off the tape, and a nice job by Parra to pick that up. Here's Roz Gilly, hammers that one down. Gilly's got 4 kills now. And a second timeout coming from the Arlington Eagles. We're going to take one as well here on STSPN.com.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
Welcome back inside Snohomish High School for tonight's special Wesco 3A matchup, brought to you by Ace Hardware Lake Stevens, McDaniels Do It Center, Fred's Rivertown Ale House, GNS Heating, and of course Speedway Chevrolet. I'm Matty Bishop. This is STSPN.com. The Snohomish Panthers in command here towards the end of set number 1, looking to hold home turf against the Arlington Eagles, who come in with just 1 loss on the season. Ari Bilby with the pass again. Ball's high over the top. Nice dig by Keelan Johnson. Here's Mackenzie White. She changes up. Dig by Froelich. Bilby Roll shot down the line, picked up by Stern. It's tight, and Johnson can't handle it. And Bilby gets credited with her 8th kill of the night on our unofficial stat sheet. Brings Mary Catherine Mino back into the match for Arlington, along with Caroline Deemer, sophomore setter. Deemer will serve and set out of the back row. Mino's going to come in and play the right side. Julia Parra is in the front row, along with Ari Bilby, who has been the vast majority of Arlington's offense so far here in set number 1. Quick set in the middle for Gilly, up off the block, picked up by Parra. Pass from Stern, now outside to White. White hammers that ball off the block, and it is a combo block between Parra and Mino. Nice job by those two getting up in front of the outside hitter. First block we've seen of the night from either side. Is Arlington looking to put a little something together here towards the end of set number 1. Stern with the pass again. Turner leads Gilly, and she just puts that one flat on the floor. That is a beautiful connection from the seniors there. Claire Turner leads her middle low and fast towards the net. Nothing you can do about that ball as Roz Gilly just hammers it into the floor. Beautiful play from the Panthers. Mackenzie White, the freshman, at the service line. She goes after Froelich. Deemer runs that one down, pushed over the top by Parra and out. With White at the service line, that means Stern's their front row outside hitter. Deemer sets for Bilby. Roll shot high over the top, and she picks that corner. It's a beautiful high line shot. Ari Bilby, an excellent beach volleyball player as well. She qualified for and played in the AVP First Junior National Championships in Hermosa Beach this year. Proud to have her as one of our uprising volleyball kids on the beach. Roz Gilly, man oh man. That is a quick power game that Alex Tarrant and the Snohomish Panthers have running there. Quite impressive. She goes back to the service line now. Sarah Campfield checks into the match. Set point here in set number 1 for the Panthers. Camlin, Deemer, right side Bilby off the hands, pick up by Gilly. Here's Straley. Oh, that ball's put straight back down by Julia Parra. That was a big swing by Isabel Straley. Beautiful high reach, great penetration from the blocker Parra, and that ball goes straight down. Michaela Camlin at the service line for the Eagles. Risky, that's tight. Nice job by Turner. Nice dig by Deemer. Out of system set from Mino. Bilby sends the free ball. Picked up by Turner. Out of system set from Risky. Nice use of the hands by her. What a dig by Camlin. Free ball sent by Bilby. Picked up again by Turner. Risky's going to set some more. Here's Straley. Right at Bilby. Run down by Deemer. That ball's picked up. It's Mecklenburg. Shocks it over the top, and it drops. Sarah Mecklenburg. What an angle, what precision in Arlington. All of a sudden has all the momentum. Snohomish is going to take a timeout. We'll be right back in 30 seconds for the very exciting end of the first set here on STSPN.com. Welcome back inside. The Arlington Eagles have fought off 2 set points here at the end of set number 1. This home team, the Snohomish Panthers, just need to side out for the win. Arlington, with their senior libero, Michaela Camlin, at the service line, have come up with a couple beautiful plays. The last one by Sarah Mecklenburg, junior middle. Pushed the ball over with her hands, dropped it right on the line. Camlin serving to keep her Eagles alive here. Snohomish, again, just trying to side out for the win in set number 1. Risky, out of system set. Nice hands from Johnson. That ball's hammered down off the defender. first kill of the set, first kill of the match for Natalie Stern, and Snohomish takes set number 1, 25-22. We'll be back in about 2 minutes here on STSPN.com with set number 2.
GNS Heating, Cooling, and Electrical would like to take this opportunity to thank you for giving us a chance to earn your business. In the next few moments, we will present a broad overview of our company and what goes on behind the scenes that sets us apart from our competitors. GNS was founded in 1977. Since then, we have grown to become a well-known leader in the Puget Sound area for residential, commercial HVAC, and electrical services. Our newest location in Everett is just over 8,000 square feet, with nearly 2,000 feet dedicated to our office staff. It houses our call center, accounting, scheduling, sales, and system design departments. 5,000 square feet of our new facility is for our vast inventory of heat pumps, furnaces, ducting, electrical wiring, and associated parts. Our fabrication shop is just over 1,000 square feet. This is where we custom fabricate each sheet metal fitting specifically for your home or building. GNS receives shipments of new HVAC parts and equipment nearly every business day to help streamline our installation process and save our customers money. GNS also has an on-site training facility with actual working HVAC systems. These systems are for ongoing service and installation technician training. We currently employ over 40 highly skilled and motivated individuals in various positions throughout the company. Whether you need an emergency service, new installation, or just a routine maintenance, we have the personnel to get the job done right. GNS maintains a fleet of over 25 well-stocked vehicles spread throughout all 3 departments. That means each truck is outfitted for the specific purpose of the job. Why do we tell you all this? Because we want you to know that whatever your need may be, we are a service company you can depend on. GNS is licensed and bonded. GNS stands behind their work with a satisfaction guarantee.
Your American dream is out there, so go get it. Dreams don't come easy. They're gonna make you work for it. So put on your work boots, fire up your laptop, pour yourself a cup of coffee, because there's gonna be some late nights. American Family Insurance is your American dream insurance. We protect your home, your car, your business, and the most valuable thing you will ever own. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it.
American Family.
Welcome back inside Snohomish High School. I'm Matty Bishop. This is the Snohomish Times Sports Network. Getting ready for set number 2 here between Snohomish and Arlington. The Panthers take set number 1, 25-22. So the home team holds court in the first set. I think we're a long ways from done, though, as Arlington will be looking to come out with a fire. They've only suffered 1 loss on the week. It was on Tuesday night against the Stanwood Spartans. They'll be looking to right the ship here, get back into their winning ways. For the Eagles, it was their captain, Ariana Bilby, with 9 kills in the first set. Julia Parra came up with a great block towards the end, and that was the vast majority of their offense. Mary Catherine Mino also had a kill, and Sarah Meckelberg had a really timely kill down the stretch. But a pretty one-dimensional performance in set number 1 for the Eagles. Snohomish spread the ball around a little bit more. Senior middle Roz Gilly did the bulk of the work. She had 6 kills, largely because she's very difficult to dig. Isabel Straley gets a swing for Snohomish. She gets her 3rd kill of the night. Grace Rapers also got 3. Mackenzie White and Natalie Stern both with a kill apiece, and then a pair of aces on our extremely unofficial stat sheet, 1 from Stern and 1 from Keelan Johnson. Mackenzie White, the freshman outside hitter, back to the service line for the Panthers, who, if you haven't caught on, are playing from right to left in this set. She goes after Maddie Froelich, pops it up, and Ari Bilby sends a free ball over. Keelan Johnson, Turner, Stern. That ball's picked up over the top. Stern covers. Here's Gilly, and Gilly hammers that one off of Michaela Camlin for her 7th kill of the night. We mentioned it. She's difficult to dig. So just about every time she gets a swing, it's a kill. White continues to serve. Camlin, good pass from her for Deemer. Bilby, a little bit of slide footwork from the right side, off speed, dealt with by Johnson. Bilby picks this ball up, but it's going to drop, and that's the tip over the top from Gilly for kill number 8. Bilby saw it. She just couldn't get around under it in time. She got the touch, but couldn't pick it up and do much useful with it. White continues to serve. Froelich overfeed. There's Gilly. Pounds it off a Deemer. Bilby picks it up. Free ball sent by Froelich. Dig White. Johnson. Straley pushes that. Arlington crowd screaming for doubles. Not something that we condone, but Claire Turner's hands have not looked particularly clean tonight. Mary Kay Mino with a big swing down the line. She gets her second kill of the evening. Nice pop out of her. Well done. Ari Bilby will serve. She goes after Lauren Risky. The ball's popped up by Turner. Roll shot over the top by Stern. Nice pass from Bilby. Outside, here's Froelich off the big block. Great cover by Bilby. Stern picks it up. Overfeed. Little joust at the net. Gilly goes up. Another great pickup by Bilby. Here comes Mino again. Net violation on Gilly, I believe, as well. But Mary Catherine Mino puts that ball on the floor anyway. She's got a couple kills in a row here. 3 on the night. All of a sudden, she's on fire. Stern struggles with that one. That ball is picked up by Para. Roll shot out of the back row by Bilby, and it looked like she took off in front of the 10-foot line and had the presence of mind to contact the ball below the height of the net, making it a legal play. At least that's the way I saw it. For her 10th kill of the night, Bilby, big service ace off of Johnson. She's got 11 points now off of 10 kills and an ace. Now the shorty just too short. Natalie Stern saw it and was working on it. Natalie Stern also part of our Uprising beach volleyball training program this summer, as was Lauren Risky for the Panthers. Maggie Wood for Arlington was part of our program as well. Reese Talbot, who's not playing tonight for the Eagles, showed a lot of promise as a blocker on the beach. And Bilby puts that ball into a corner, and just a miscommunication between Gilly and Risky. And Ariana Bilby, no matter what she does tonight, that ball is finding the floor. That's 11. That one probably shouldn't have been, but she'll still get credit for it. Michaela Camlin to the service line for Arlington. Risky, that ball is tight. Turner can't run it down, and Camlin gets the service ace. And so all of a sudden, it's all Arlington here early in set number 2. We didn't expect the Eagles to go quietly into the night. They're a very good team. Little shaken by their loss against Stanwood, but they're going to look to get things back on track here tonight. Nice swing by Bilby. Good pickup by Turner. Stern at the net, and she's into the net. Point for the Eagles. Natalie Stern goes to just punch that on off the block. It was a really tight set, and her follow-through takes her into the net. Arlington, I believe this is 5 points unanswered, 4 points unanswered. Camlin, Risky, Turner, Straley. And that ball's blocked straight down by Meckelberg and Froelich. We're going to give Maddie credit for half a block on that. I couldn't see that she didn't touch it. And Alex Tarrant and the Snohomish Panthers take a timeout. All Arlington early in set number 2. We'll be right back in 30 seconds on STSPN.com. Welcome back inside Snohomish High School, where the Panthers took set number 1 against the Arlington Eagles, but right now it is the Eagles behind the tough serving of senior libero Michaela Camlin. doing the work here in set number 2. Camlin goes right after Lauren Risky. Nice step pivot by Claire Turner. Roll shot over the top by Stern, picked up by Bilby. Here's Froelich. Nice dig by Risky. Turner, Stern down the line, and that's a double contact call against Mino, and it was reactionary in nature, but it was definitely a double. Well, the official is going to show us a lift, but whatever he saw, it was not cleanly handled. Much needed side out for the Snohomish Panthers. That'll bring junior setter Allie Graham in to serve. And Grace Raper, the 6-foot redhead, into the front row. Maddie Froelich pounds that one off the block of Raper and Campfield and gets the kill. Maddie Froelich listed at 5'4". She has a very strong arm swing, pretty solid hops for what by all practical purposes is an way undersized outside hitter. But I have to say, so far I like the way this young lady plays. Pass from Keelan Johnson. Graham with the bump set, Raper over the top, dig by Bilby. Here comes Froelich again. This one gets her outside and she punches it into the antenna and out of play. So she has a hard time with that ball that drifts a little wide on her. One of my mentors, USA Volleyball's John Kessel, would say, use your left hand. It's way easier, and it saves your ACL if you happen to come down funny, reaching across with your right hand. Natalie Stern at the service line. She serves. Bilby pops this one up. Froelich got a system set for the back row. Bilby just pushes it across with her hands right at the setter, Graham. Johnson makes the setter on the other side dig. All kinds of madness going on here. Froelich, Graham, Raper, dig Bilby. Out of the back row, nice swing and a kill, and that's Mino. Mary Catherine Mino with 4 kills on the night now. So it looks like a change-up here on the Arlington side. It appears that they've gone to a 5-1 with Caroline Deemer playing across the front row now and setting, and Mino staying in playing defense on the right side in the back row. Maddie Froelich back to the service line. That means Ari Bilby's back into the front row. Grace Raper, and that ball's hammered down off the block of Mecklenburg and Bilby. And so all of a sudden, the block for Arlington is alive and well. Ooh, that is not a block. I'm sorry, that was out of play. My bad. Hard to see from over here. So we'll take away that half block that we credited to Mecklenburg and Bilby. And Keelan Johnson with the serve. Nice pass by Froelich. Here comes Bilby looking for the side out, and that one was a block. That's Raper and Gilly up on that one. And so all of a sudden, both blocks are functioning. We didn't see much at all in the way of blocking in set number 1. We did, however, see this rotation be very dangerous for Snohomish with Gilly, Raper, and White in the front row. Graham's your setter. Stern is your back row outside hitter playing out of the middle back, and Keelan Johnson is your libero and server, and that serve is wicked. Camlin pops it way up in the air. Bilby gets a swing, but it's from way outside the antenna. Graham sets White. Nice pickup by Froelich. Here comes Bilby again. The block gets her. She covers her own. That ball's pushed over the top. Easy one for Stern. Graham, Gilly, off speed. Looked like she mishit it, but the defense couldn't handle it, and Gilly's got 9 kills. Keelan Johnson continues to serve. Now seeing both liberos be dangerous from the service line. God, that is a good serve. And Deemer's under the net as she goes with the tip. She's in the front row, so she can attack the ball above the height of the net, which she does, but you can't land and then step under the net. That's not okay. And we're tied at 10. Nice run here by Keelan Johnson and the Snohomish Panthers. Great serve again by her. Down ball blocked by Gilly, pick up by Mecklenburg. That ball sent over the top. Here's Raper. Roll shot, dig by Froelich, net violation against the Eagles. And it is all Snohomish all of a sudden. Keelan Johnson, senior libero. So a pair of senior liberos battling from the service line here. Keelan Johnson on a run now. Was Michaela Camlin for Arlington, and Johnson misses this one. Risk-reward ratio came out well on the reward side for that trip to the service line for Johnson. But at the end, it's the risk that gets Arlington the side out. Sarah Meckelberg back to serve. Means Julia Parra is into the front row. Roz Gilly sends a free ball. Picked up by Parra. Outside for Bilby, and the big block of Raper, and Gilly is up again. And so this is the danger of having all of your offense go to one place. Ariana Bilby's got 11 kills on the night. The next closest Arlington Eagle has 4. And what's happening is now Roz Gilly and Grace Raper are just teeing up on her. Now it's going to be Roz Gilly and Isabel Straley. It's Claire Turner comes back in to serve. Straley comes in to play right side as part of that 6-2 double sub. Bilby sends a free ball over the top. Johnson's all over it. Turner pushes that one outside. White found some hands and puts that one on the floor. Mackenzie White, her second kill of the night. Extremely impressed with this Snohomish team. The poise and the variety in their offense, the confidence, the movement they've got. Very, very impressive tonight. Nice pass from Bilby, quick in the middle. Parra, and she's stuffed by Gilly. Roz Gilly all by herself that time. Julia Parra, just a sophomore. She's got a ton of potential. Roz Gilly, the senior, had her red on that one. After Bilby again. This ball back row, Mino, and Turner can't dig it, and it's going to be a kill, her 5th of the night for Mary Catherine Mino. And Caroline Deemer back to serve. As Arlington goes to rotation 1 with their setter at the service line. That means Mino comes to play right side in the front row. Turner for Gilly. Gilly, I'm not sure what she was doing with that one, trying to tip it into the corner. She just misses badly. One would say when the hammer is hitting, you keep hitting the hammer. I don't know which one would say that, but one might say that. Isabel Straley. Turner. Mackenzie White adjusts and miss. No touch detected. She had to change up her footwork at the last second as the set drifted out just outside of her body, and she couldn't quite get up high enough to get on top of that ball and keep it inside. Caroline Deemer continues to serve for Arlington. Natalie Stern sends this one over. Oh, that's a smart play. That's such a smart play by Julia Parra. She gets the kill. I love it when my middles do that. Middles always want to go up and hammer that ball down. Parra just goes up, both hands, puts it in a hole, put it where the other team is not. They all look the same on the stat sheet. Deemer continues to serve. Stern, Turner, Straley hammers that one through the block. Isabel Straley has shown us that she can hit a ball hard. We know that about her, and that time the block just didn't penetrate over the net quite enough to put that ball back down. It drops on the Eagles side and brings Mackenzie White to the service line for Snohomish. Froelich back set from Deemer for Bilby. She misses high over the top on that one. White will continue to serve. Got Stern, Gilly, and Straley in the front row for their setter, Claire Turner, senior. Froelich, run down by Deemer. Mino over the top, and White can't deal with it. Mary Catherine Mino with 6 kills on the night. Lauren Risky comes in to play defense for Mackenzie White. Not many people call her Lauren. She introduces herself as Risky. Turner. Timing was just off between her and Gilly. And a net violation against Maddie Froelich for Arlington. Anyway, that ball dropped. And even when the timing's off, that screws everyone up because they're so prepared for that fast swing from Roz Gilly. She will serve now, which means Sarah Campfield's back into the front row for Snohomish. Serve right at Camlin. Campfield pumps it back over. Here's the back set for Mino. Nice pickup by Gilly. Dig for her on the stat sheet. Straley high over the top. Bilby can't control. Campfield tries to put that one down. Parra defends it. Froelich over the top. Pick up by Risky. Turner. Yeah, I've not liked the way that ball comes out of her hands tonight. Deemer. Froelich over the top. Another dig from Gilly. The girl's playing some defense. Stern swings that one down the line and off of Deemer. Natalie Stern with the big kill. Great rally on both sides. Stern turns that one down the line quickly. I mentioned she also trained with Uprising Volleyball on the beach this summer. Gilly. Camlin. Deemer, back row, Bilby. Campfield gets it. Bilby picks it back up. Nice cover by her, 10 feet off the net. You don't see that very often. Turner, outside. Everybody wanted a call on that one. Touch, Stern gets the kill, and I'm not sure if we're going to see a double called here tonight, if that's the standard we're going to play to. Timeout called by the Arlington Eagles. Snohomish up by 3. We'll be back with the end of set number 2 here on STSPN.com.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
And we're back at Snohomish High School. I'm Matty Bishop. This is the Snohomish Times Sports Network. Thanks for watching, everybody. Snohomish opened up a little lead here towards the end of set number 2. It was all Arlington early in set number 2, but Snohomish playing very, very well on the home court tonight. Arlington on their heels a little bit, looking to find some things that work. Roz Gilly, the senior middle at the service line for Snohomish. She'll be serving to Madeline Froelich, Michaela Camlin, and Ari Bilby. Your setter for the Eagles is Caroline Deemer. You've got Mary Mino in the front row, along with Julia Para. Camlin struggles with that one. Nice job by Deemer getting that ball up. Froelich just slaps it over. Here's Turner. Straley. Isabel Straley, what a swing. She reached way back behind her. Somehow got that ball in that deep corner with pace. What a swing from Isabel Straley. I like that. Gilly will serve again. Bilby pops that ball straight up. Run down by Deemer. Roll shot over the top. Dig by Gilly. She's been good defensively tonight. Here's Stern down the line and in. And Natalie Stern just hammering that ball right down the line over the what is, for all practical terms, an undersized block of Mary Catherine Mino. That being said, Natalie Stern, an undersized outside hitter, just getting the better of her blocker right now, pounding that ball into the deep corner. Here's Gilly again. Camlin. Mino. That ball's off the hands. Good pickup. Nobody there to play it as Turner and Gilly were both down to pick it up. Mary Catherine Mino gets credit for her 7th kill of the night. She has really come alive here in set number 2. Has been the dominant force on offense for Arlington. And here we go, Michaela Camlin back at the service line. Last time she was here, Arlington did a whole lot of damage. We'll see if the senior libero can spark a big comeback here at the end of set number 2. Claire Turner runs down this pass. Straley sends a free ball. Camlin, Deemer. Here's Mino off the block. Good pickup by Deemer and a punch over the top by Meckelberg. Dig risky. Turner pushes this one outside. The roll shot over the top from Natalie Stern. She's got 5 on the night. And she has been clutch the last 4 points for Snohomish. Great performance by her. Allie Graham into serve. Grace Raper into swing on the right side. And Graham with the service ace. 3rd service ace of the night for the Panthers. Arlington calls another timeout as the wheels have come off a little bit for the Eagles here in Snohomish. We'll be back with the end of set number 2 on STSPN.com. Welcome back inside Snohomish High School. Panthers are in command. Junior setter Allie Graham at the service line. We're in the end of set number 2. Arlington with a mountain to climb all of a sudden. They've used both their timeouts here. Going to take something special for them to get a win out of this set. They at least need to be finding some things that work. Nice serve right at the setter. Deemer, free ball sent over by Bilby. Risky, Graham, Raper off the hands and down. Grace Raper with her 4th kill of the night. It's been a very balanced offensive performance from Snohomish as they've come out. Roz Gillies got 9 kills. Isabel Straley with 5. Natalie Stern with 5. Grace Raper with 4. And Mackenzie White with 2 on our extremely unofficial stat sheet. Here's Deemer. She sets Mino, tries to turn it towards the corner. Lauren Risky is all over that one. Net violation called against the Eagles. We're just going to call her Risky from now on. That's what she prefers anyway. And that's the end of, that's not the end. There's some confusion. What does the score sheet say? Snohomish thinks the set's over. The scoreboard now says the set's over, but didn't. Now the set is over. 25-17 for the Panthers. They put a whooping on the Eagles through the second half of set 3 there. We're going to take set 2 there. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back here on the Snohomish Times Sports Network with set number 3. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Shop at Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens. You not only find what you need, we make sure you get the help you need too. Hi, this is Gray Eaglestead, and I own Lake Stevens Ace Hardware with my wife Christine.
We'll greet you at the door and answer any questions you have about what you need. We're all about serving our customers and our community.
We support local high school sports and many other Lake Stevens organizations and events throughout the year.
So the next time you need something for that job around the house and a little friendly advice, come see us.
Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens. We are the helpful hardware folks.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware folks.
And we are back in tonight's Wesco 3A special presentation on STSPN.com. Matchup between the Snohomish Panthers and the Arlington Eagles. Snohomish up 2-0 here, holding the home court. Arlington looking for answers here coming out into set number 3. I'm Matty Bishop. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm here alongside our producer, Todd Elvig, the mastermind of STSPN.com. If you like what you see and hear here, if you want more volleyball, gosh, I don't know if we can do much more volleyball. We had 15 matches on the schedule this year. But if you want more volleyball, we'll do it. We'll go out and we'll broadcast some district matches. But here's what we need you to do. We need you to go out and pay some attention to the sponsors that make this happen. Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens has been our presenting sponsor for volleyball all season long. Huge support from them has made this possible. Speedway Chevrolet has been presenting our Players of the Match awards after each match. McDaniel's Do It Center in Snohomish has provided support for this year's volleyball schedule, as has Fred's Rivertown Aero House, GNS Heating and Cooling, and Uprising Volleyball. So if you like this, if you want more of this, if you think this is a pretty okay thing to have happen, let's make sure that we're letting those sponsors know that we appreciate them. Give them a call, go in, spend a little money with them if you can, but make sure that we're showing them some value for their investment in our volleyball community. Starting set number 3, going to be Claire Turner for the Snohomish Panthers. Making her varsity debut for the Arlington Eagles, number 8, Taylor Helly. And that is number 4, Ariana Bilby, hammering her 12th kill off the block and the official and the antenna and everything else, and out of play. And Arlington takes the lead here early in set number 1. Taylor Helly into the front row somehow. She'll be playing on the right side. Claire Turner leads Isabel Straley. Nice pickup there by the setter Deemer, and an out-of-system set from Camlin. Straley with the dig. Turner into the middle for Roz Gilly. She misfires. No touch there. Arlington took an early lead in set number 2 as well. We're going to do the same thing in set number 3 as Alex Zacher, I believe. Zacher or Zacher. We're going to go with Zacher. Alex checks in. 5'7" opposite. She's a junior. Deemer with the serve. Right at Stern, and a service ace for Caroline Deemer. So in the front row, we've got Julia Parra, Alexis Zacher, and Ariana Bilby for Arlington. Roz Gilly over the top. Nice read by Bilby, but we can't pick it up. Ball was dug back towards the 10-foot line, just not quite high enough. Bilby's going to get credit for her 10th kill of the night. So we'll start keeping an eye here as we close. Match gets further on for our player of the match right now. Kills-wise anyway, it's a race between Gilly and Bilby. There's a service ace from Mackenzie White. Serving at Camlin, Bilby, and Mino. This is Mino. Deemer into the middle for Parra. She misfires. No touch. Net violation call. And that's going to be a side out for Arlington. So no touch was detected. The ball was hit out, but the net violation leads to a side out. That brings Lauren Risky in to play some defense for the Snohomish Panthers. Their try line and serve receive will be Keelan Johnson, Natalie Stern, and Lauren Risky. Front row hitters are Gilly and Straley. Claire Johnson's your setter. And there's a service ace from Ari Bilby, her second of the night. She leads all scorers with 14 points. She goes after Lauren Risky. Perfect pass from Risky. Turner, there we see the double called. Something is just not quite right with Claire Turner's release tonight. We've seen a number of balls out that just didn't come out quite clean. Just because a ball spins doesn't mean it's a double. But a double contact is not allowed. Natalie Stern out of system set. Lauren Risky fires that one over the top. Dug by Camlin. Run down by Deemer. Right side Zacher. Gilly. Pick up by Bilby. Deemer. Mino. Risky. That's a double. Now we're going to call all the doubles. Early in the match, we didn't call any of them. Now we're going to call all of them. Ariana Bilby still at the service line. Arlington once again building a big lead here. Snohomish makes a change, and it looks like number 9 into the match, Leah Bodie, junior defensive specialist. Roz Gilly back to the service line as we see the missed serve. Sarah Campfield, freshman middle, into the front row for the Panthers. Gilly goes right after Camlin. Nice set from Deemer, a little bit off tempo. Mino just punches it over. Mary Catherine Mino's had a good night tonight. She's playing the left pin now. Try and generate some more offense out of her. Nice pickup by Bodie. Outside, here's Natalie Stern. Great dig from Camlin. Mino just overran that ball just a touch, slowed down her arm swing. Smart play by her and just slaps the ball into a hole. Really like the way Mary Catherine Mino's played tonight. She came on big in set number 2 and is picking up right where she left off here in set number 3. Back to the service line, Michaela Camlin. Bodie, Turner, Straley punches that ball high over the top. Might have been out. Deemer plays it just to be safe. Bilby out of system set for Mino. Right at Bodie. Nice dig from her. Here's Natalie Stern. Tip over the top. Good pickup from Deemer. Out of system set from Bilby. Mino right at the setter, Turner. Bodie bump set for Straley. Hammers it. No touch detected. Out of play. Point Arlington. And there's an early timeout from Alex Tarrant and the Snohomish Panthers. So once again, early in the set number 3, it is all Arlington Eagles as they try and stay alive here and force a set number 4 on STSPN.com. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Senior Michaela Camlin at the service line for the Arlington Eagles as they've got a big lead here at the beginning of set number 3. We mentioned on our way to the break they are fighting to force a set number 4 here in Snohomish. Keelan Johnson, and I thought maybe a net violation, but no, it is a stuffed block from number 9, Sarah Meckelberg, as Claire Turner tried to dump that one over. Meckelberg said no. Absolutely not. Kayla Camlin continues at the service line. Keelan Johnson, Claire Turner, Straley. That time she finds the block, and Isabel Straley's got 6 kills on the night. That'll bring about the double sub for the Panthers. Junior setter Allie Graham comes in. She'll be at the service line. And Grace Raper, who is also a junior, 6-footed right side lefty, comes into the front row alongside with Natalie Stern and Sarah Campfield. That set from Deemer's going to get called. But like we said, we didn't call any sets in the first 2 sets. Now we're going to call all the bad ones. Graham again. Deemer, Bilby. Off of Graham, and a nice swing from Ari Bilby. She's got a baker's dozen, 13 kills on the night. We see Taylor Helly check in to serve for the Eagles. Also a very accomplished beach volleyball player, just a freshman. Helly serve right at Keelan Johnson. Graham runs it down. Bodie sends a free ball. Bilby. And that one's down. Caroline Deemer decides she wants a tick by her name on the offensive score sheet as well. She goes up and drops that one into the corner. Nice play from the sophomore setter. Helly again. Deep, and Taylor Helly with the service ace. She goes deep down the line on Bodie, and we get a second timeout from Alex Tarrant and the Snohomish Panthers right here on STSPN.com. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back. Taylor Helly, freshman, making her varsity debut at the service line for the Arlington Eagles. They've got a big lead here in set number 3, but they're digging themselves out of a big hole as it's the home team. The Snohomish Panthers have won set number 1 and 2. Keelan Johnson, out of system set from Grace Raper for Sarah Campfield. She sends a free ball. Ari Bilby set outside. Mary Catherine Mino hammers that one and finds the end line. She's got 9. She has been the majority of Arlington's offense since the beginning of set number 2. She's having herself a fantastic match here. Taylor continues to serve. Bodie, 11 feet off. Graham for Stern, and Natalie Stern gets her 6th kill of the night off the outside hand of Mino. A much-needed side out for the Snohomish Panthers. Stern comes back to serve. Lauren Risky makes way for Mackenzie White in the front row. Snohomish, we're going to put together a little run of points. You got to stop the danger here. And that ball's ruled out. No, overruled. So the line judge ruled it out. The up judge ruled it down. That's going to be a service ace for Stern. She goes after the freshman, Helly. Arlington was cheering because the line judge ruled it out, but the up official and the down official overruled that one. So Stern goes right after Camlin. What a pickup by Deemer, and Mecklenburg keeps it alive. Stern with an athletic play to keep the ball off the floor. White, roll shot off the block, then Bilby. Now Mino, nice step close for her, and that's got to be a lift. Yep. All those fingers, open hand from Campfield. Too much contact with the ball. And Mary Catherine Mino comes back to the service line. Ari Bilby's into the front row for Arlington. Kenzie White, good pass from her. Here's Grace Raper. She finds the end line. Nice swing from the lefty. She's got 5 kills. Snohomish with 4 players with 5 or more kills. Keelan Johnson at the service line. Oh, she misses. Little matrix move from the freshman Helly. She watches that one sail out of play. Sarah Mecklenburg serves, tight pass. Graham keeps that on her side. White punches it up. Helly out of system set for Bilby. That ball's punched back over. Helly gets a touch on it, but into the bench. Couldn't see who got the swing on the Snohomish side. It was right behind the official. So that one, unfortunately, will not go onto our unofficial stat sheet. So unofficially, that kill will unofficially not count. But it still counts. Point for the Panthers. Claire Turner, senior setter, serving. Right to the senior libero Camlin. Out of system set from Maddie Froelich, who's in, looks like playing some DS. That shot's out from Stern as she tries to come out of the back row, out of the pipe. Cut towards that corner, and she cuts it just a little too wide. It's going to bring the setter Deemer back to the service line, and it's going to bring Alexis Zacher back into the front row. Zacher. Sorry, Alexis. Bump set for White. Roll shot over the top. Camlin. Here's Bilby. She shoots this one right at Stern. Turner. White hammers that one through the block. Mackenzie White's got 3 kills on the night. She's the one hitter for Snohomish who hasn't really been that involved in the offense. She has been good from the service line. She's got an ace back there. She's contributed, just hasn't chalked up quite as many kills as her teammates. Froelich just punches that one forward, and Arlington can't deal with it. So Maddie Froelich, self-defense pass there. I think she's playing back row in place of Mary Catherine Mino is what's happening. Bilby out of system set for Zacher, and she gets the kill. Nice swing, Alexis. Bilby comes to the back row. Checking into the front row is Mino, taking the place of Madeline Frolick. Mary Catherine Mino's got 9 kills. She has been on fire since the beginning of set number 2. Nice job by Leah Bodie keeping that ball off the floor on the wicked serve from Bilby. Here's Mino. Pick up by Johnson. It's tight. And Roz Gilly at the net ends up in a little joust. Covers her own. Roll shot for the corner. Picked up by Camlin. Deemer. Oh, that big block from Stern and Gilly. Okay, big block from Gilly and Natalie Stern right there with her. Natalie Stern not known for her blocking ability. Roz Gilly at the service line now. Snohomish still a chance to close it out here in 3. Timeout Arlington as Snohomish starting to get their feet under them in set number 3. We'll take a timeout as well. Back in 30 seconds on STSPN.com.
Your dreams evolve, and with committed support, they thrive. American Family Insurance.
So the Eagles have the lead here. Arlington Eagles have the lead at the end of set number 3, or getting into crunch time in set number 3. Snohomish with the lead in the match, 2 sets to none. Snohomish has used both of their timeouts. Arlington has used 1. Senior middle blocker Roz Gilly is at the service line. I'm Matty Bishop. This is STSPN.com. Thanks for watching, everybody. Gilly serve right to the senior libero, Michaela Camlin. This ball's up outside. Mary Catherine Mino. Leah Bodie, what a job keeping it off the floor. Claire Turner pops it up, and they just couldn't quite get it back over. Back to the serve line is the senior Camlin for the Eagles. Into the front row, Julia Parra, sophomore middle. She takes the place of Sarah Meckelberg, who's a junior middle. Stern, good pass from her. She'll get it right back, and a big swing over the top. Natalie Stern with 7 kills. Most of them in set 2 and 3. She all of a sudden came alive offensively. Allie Graham checks in to serve and set. Grace Raper into the front row. Alex Tarrant, very little variety in what he's doing tonight. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And Allie Graham with the service ace, her second of the night. She goes right after Mary Catherine Mino, who has been good in the front row. Bilby, perfect pass from her for Deemer. A nice pickup by Leah Bodie. Bodie sends a free ball. Bilby, this ball is going outside for Mino. Tip over the top, read by Graham. Raper, that's a double. Double contact against Grace Raper. Taylor Helly will check in to serve and play some defense. She goes right after Keelan Johnson. That serve is really tight. Picked up by Meckelberg. Out of system set from Helly. Here's Mino over the top. Read by Bodie. She's been good since she came in. Here's Natalie Stern right down the line at Helly. Pick up by Deemer out of the back row. Bilby. Bodie again keeps it alive. Thought it might have come off the banner, but it didn't. Keelan Johnson gets a dig off the tip from Deemer. Stern over the top and misses wide. What a rally. That was fun. Helly will continue to serve for the Eagles. Snohomish looked like they were fighting their way back into this one. Arlington doing everything they can not to let that happen. Helly goes right after Bodie. Out of system set from Stern. The lefty Raper. Picked up by Bilby. Pushed outside Mino, and that's right into the middle of the court and down, and Mary Catherine Mino's got 10 on the night. Arlington in good shape here at the end of set number 3. Dare I say it's starting to look like we're going to see a set number 4. Nice float serve from Helly, and Raper touches it, but that's going to be the second ace of the night for the freshman, Taylor Helly, in her debut for the Arlington Eagles, at the varsity level, anyway. Amazing, couple things go your way, and all of a sudden you're not so nervous. The confidence is there. Allie Graham, Sarah Campfield, what a swing off of Camlin, bounces around on the speaker. Camlin sends the down ball. Raper now off the block, dig by Bilby. Mino around the back is Meckelberg, and they just couldn't connect on the slide there. The timing was all off. Natalie Stern at the service line. She's got 2 aces on the evening to go with 7 kills. She's been in on a block. And oh, that was going to float out. Bilby passes it anyway. Helly swings out of the back row and misses. Tons of work to be done for Snohomish here in set number 3, but a couple lucky breaks, a couple good plays, and suddenly you're right back in it. It's the last thing the Arlington Eagles want. Aggressive serve from Stern, and she gets the ace off the freshman Helly. Natalie Stern, 3 aces on the night. There's the second timeout from Whitney Williams and the Arlington Eagles. We'll take a timeout as well on STSPN.com. Welcome back. Natalie Stern and the Snohomish Panthers up 2-0, but trailing big here in set number 3. Trying to work their way back in it. Stern at the service line. Junior outside hitter. Misfires on that one. Good timeout from Whitney Williams, head coach of the Arlington Eagles. That's going to bring Mary Catherine Mino to the service line. Ari Bilby to the front row. Mino goes right after the freshman, Mackenzie White. Out of the back row, Stern, right at the freshman, Taylor Helly. This ball's outside, Ariana Bilby off the block of Campfield, the other freshman. White punches that ball down the line. Helly picks it up, kept alive by Deemer. Pushed over by Mino. Graham's going to give this right back to Raper. Raper covers her own. Graham back set now, and that's Johnson, Keelan Johnson out of the back row, right at the other libero, Michaela Camlin, and misfire by Mino. She tries to send the free ball and doesn't. Roz Gilly back into the front row. Now, if there was ever a rotation that you were going to score 5 unanswered points from, it would be the rotation for Snohomish with Mackenzie White, Roz Gilly, and Grace Raper in the front row. Allie Graham is your setter. Natalie Stern hitting out of the pipe, and your libero, Keelan Johnson, with that low, flat float serve at the service line. She goes right after the freshman, Helly. Pick up bump set by Deemer, and it's Ari Bilby who hammers that one off the block. And we're going to 4. Bilby with 14 on the match. Mary Catherine Mino with 10, and the Arlington Eagles with a lifeline here. It's Snohomish 2, Arlington 1. We'll be back with set number 4 in just a couple moments on STSPN.com.
When you shop at Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens, you not only find what you need, we make sure you get the help you need too. Hi, this is Gray Eaglestead, and I own Lake Stevens Ace Hardware with my wife Christine.
We'll greet you at the door and answer any questions you have about what you need. We're all about serving our customers and our community.
We support local high school sports and many other Lake Stevens organizations and events throughout the year.
So the next time you need something for that job around the house and a little friendly advice, come see us.
Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens. We are the helpful hardware folks.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Welcome back into Snohomish High School. Sets number 1 and 2 were all Panthers. Set number 3, the Arlington Eagles came out and showed why they only have one loss on their West Coast 3A season so far. They're going to be here in set number 4, fighting like crazy to force the 5th and deciding set, make sure that they don't have 2 losses when they walk out of here. Snohomish just 2 losses on their West Coast 3A season so far, looking to catch up and gain some ground on the Eagles. Of course, it's the Stanwood Spartans who are undefeated at this point. They control their own destiny. We are learning a lot about these two teams. Snohomish, a very balanced offense coming through. Roz Gilly, their big senior middle, she's got 10 kills. Isabel Straley, senior right side, with 6. Natalie Stern, junior outside hitters, got 7. Grace Raper, junior right side, has 5. And Mackenzie White has 3 kills. She is a freshman outside hitter. Natalie Stern with 3 aces. Allie Graham with 2. Keelan Johnson with 1. Roz Gilly with the 1 big stuff block for Snohomish. Mary Catherine Mino has been the offensive voice in huge form since the beginning of set 2 for the Arlington Eagles. She's got 10 kills on the night. Ariana Bilby has been solid with 14. Roz Gilly punches that ball through. Caroline Deemer, the setter for Arlington, with the dig. Bilby gets a swing. Johnson, that's a little quick. Bilby just punches it up. Nice job by Camlin to keep it alive. Ball punched back, or free ball sent by Para. There's Roz Gilly. You can see it, that quick connection. Gilly gets up into the air as the ball's getting into Turner's hands, and Turner just slams that ball into the open window, gets it there as fast as she can, and Gilly unloads. Those two have been playing together for a long time. Mackenzie White at the service line for Snohomish. Here's Deemer outside. Alexis Zachis. And a misfire there by number 1 for Snohomish. That's Hannah Wolf into the match. First we've seen of her tonight. Lauren Risky will come in for Mackenzie White. She'll continue to play defense there. So first change of the night from Alex Tarrin brings Hannah Wolf in. It looks like in place of Isabel Straley. Pass from Risky. Bump set, Turner, Wolf over the top. Camlin, Deemer, punched over by Alexis. Gilly runs this one down. Johnson sends the free ball and the touch from Deemer, and Keelan Johnson gets a kill. Guess it was a down ball, not a free ball. Might have found the end line, might have gone out. Caroline Deemer decided to play it, and that's a point for the Panthers. Roz Gilly back to the service line. The freshman middle, Sarah Campfield, into the front row. Mary Catherine Mino, dug by Lauren Risky. Outside, Natalie Stern down the line again. Nat Stern, that is unreal. 8 kills for her now. She has been swinging right down that line, right on the razor's edge. And I don't believe she's missed one yet. Beautiful play from her. I like what she's doing, hitting that ball down the line. Gilly. Pass by Mino, just fisted over. Wolf sends it right back, an easy one for Camlin. Deemer out of the back row. Bilby, and that's stuffed by Campfield. Sarah Campfield with her first kill of the night, or first block of the night, I should say. The off-speed ball by Gilly was did not trick Sarah Campfield. She had plenty of time to get up and just put that one back on the floor. Roz Gilly right at Camlin. Here's Mary Catherine Mino from the outside, and she gets a nice swing. Her 11th kill of the night. Michaela Camlin back to the service line for Arlington. Perfect pass from Risky. Hannah Wolf, everybody balancing at the center line. Nobody violates it. Oh, Alexis, nice swing from her. Alexis Acher, second kill of the night. Nice little slide footwork to step outside the antenna, put some pace on that ball. Well played by her. Ooh, Camlin with the tape shot. Nice pickup by Turner. Stern gets a swing. Dig by Mino. Bump set from Deemer, and Mino misfires. Here comes the double sub. Allie Graham and Grace Raper, the juniors. Junior setter Graham will go to the service line. Junior right side. Raper comes in to play the right pin in the front row. Graham tickles the tape. Bilby picks that one up. Mino pushes it down the line. Nice pickup from Risky. Ball punched up into the air by Raper. Free ball sent by Graham. Bilby all over that one. Quick in the middle. And Campfield punches it back over as Mecklenburg's swing didn't go down, and a little miscommunication between Keelan Johnson and Natalie Stern there ends up in a point for the Arlington Eagles. Taylor Helly back into the front row. She had 2 aces in set number 3. She came in making her varsity debut and has made a difference here. Arlington, with her at the service line, looking to get some points, force a set number 5 here. Snohomish looking to close this one out. Here in set number 4, Natalie Stern, Graham, Raper, bounces that one off of Mino, and Grace Raper's got 6 kills on the night. Nice swing from the lefty from the left pin. That's a difficult ball because it has to come across the left-handed player's body. Have to be a little bit more patient. That's why left-handed players like to play at the right pin. Right-handed players like to play at the left pin. Natalie Stern likes to play just about anywhere on the court you put her. She's at the service line now for the Panthers. Camlin. Ball outside, Mino. Nice dig by Stern. Oh, here comes Mecklenburg, and nice swing. That time the slide connects. We saw him run it earlier, and the timing was off. That time the timing was good. The middle Campfield couldn't get over quite in time to close out the hard angle. Nice job by the Arlington Eagles there, moving that middle Mecklenburg around and getting their offense going. Brings Madeline Frolick back to the service line. Ariana Bilby to the front row now. Mackenzie White with the pass. Graham for White off the hands. Great pickup by the senior Camlin. Here's Taylor Helly with a swing out of the back row, and it's just long. Taylor Helly falls into the small but mighty category. That swing just a touch long. She's not afraid. She can produce some offense. That's a service ace from Keelan Johnson. Her second of the night. We've got our fan club up here in the STSPN booth. Our sisters who aren't actually sisters, one of whom is actually Ari Bilby's sister, joining us in the broadcast booth today. Keelan Johnson goes right after Helly. Beautiful pass from her. This is outside for Bilby. Big block of Raper and Gilly. Nice cover by Helly again. That ball misses just wide. Nice cover by the Eagles. But that ball gets out of play, and Keelan Johnson continues to serve. Ooh, Johnson misses that one, and she was going for it there. Snohomish trying to close Arlington out in 4. They know these Eagles are dangerous. They don't want to take a chance on a 5th set. Arlington found their wheels in set number 3 and have been very good. Sarah Mecklenburg goes right after Mackenzie White. Here's Grace Raper from the right side. Nice pickup by the middle Mecklenburg. Mecklenburg out of the back row trying to swing the pipe. She misfires on that one. Side out for the Panthers. Double sub coming. Claire Turner, the senior setter, will come back in along with Hannah Wolf, who is senior right side tonight. She'll also play a little outside hitter. Looks like she's going to be the right side. So it's the front line of Gilly, White, and Wolf. Nice swing from Julia Parra. Great pickup from Natalie Stern. Here's Mackenzie White. What a dig from Camlin. Run down by Helly. Camlin can't get it back over the net. Michaela Camlin, beautiful dig. Timeout, Arlington Eagles. Panthers trying to close it out. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on STSPN.com. Claire Turner at the service line for the Snohomish Panthers. Didn't wait for the official to beckon for serve, so she's going to get another chance at that one. Taylor Helly, Ariana Bilby, and Michaela Camlin are your serve-receive try line. It's going to be Bilby. She misfires on that one. Net violation against Caroline Deemer as she reaches out to keep that play alive, but finds her hands following through into the net. That is not allowed. Helly, Deemer, Bilby right down the line at Stern. Quick in the middle, Roz Gilly. She's got a dozen. Trails only Ari Bilby for Arlington, who has 14 in the kills category. Turner again, this one, perfect pass from Helly. Ball's outside, here's Bilby, hammers that one down the line, but out. She hit it with authority and missed by about 5 inches. Trying to go down that service line, or down that sideline. Turner. Helly pops this one up in the air. Bilby sends the ball up over the top, pick up by Johnson. Ball quick for Gilly, misfire, didn't look quite right. Timing was just a little off between Turner and Gilly that time. The distance was a little greater than we've seen them connect with that at so far. Brings Caroline Deemer back to the service line for Arlington. Service ace for Caroline Deemer, her second of the night. She goes right after the freshman White and finds some joy. Arlington in a hole here. They have a lot of work to do if they're going to force a fifth and deciding set. But they've shown what they're worth. They took care of business in set number 3, and a second ace in a row from Deemer. That's one way to do it. You just don't let Snohomish touch the ball. We see Hannah Wolf drop back to pass. That's going to push her back there with Keelan Johnson, Natalie Stern. Brings Mackenzie White out of the try line. They go at Johnson. Turner pushes this ball high, and Wolf lifts it as it comes back off the block. Hannah Wolf goes to pick it up, and it's a prolonged contact call. That's going to be a timeout for Snohomish. Arlington storming back here in set number 4. You're going to want to see this in 30 seconds on STSPN.com. Welcome back. It is sophomore setter Caroline Deemer at the service line for the Arlington Eagles. Natalie Stern, Claire Turner, right side Mackenzie White had to change up the footwork. Here's an out-of-system set for Michaela Camlin, and Alexis Zacher hammers that one down. Another nice swing from number 6 for the Arlington Eagles. She's been an impact player since she came in set number 3. Deemer again. Johnson in the middle for Gilly. What a pickup, and kept alive, and Bilby sends it over free. Turner, Mackenzie White pounds that one off the block. Para covers it, and flying into the bleachers is Alexis Zacher. But she can't bring it back. Snohomish gets the point. Mackenzie White goes to the service line. Natalie Stern comes to the front row. Service ace from Mackenzie White. Snohomish in the driver's seat. Getting to see Arlington face stiff test here. Panther country. It'd been a week of stiff tests for them. There's Roz Gilly and Hannah Wolf. That brings another timeout from the Arlington Eagles. We'll go ahead and stay here for this one. Want to take a quick moment to say thank you to our sponsors of high school sports, specifically high school volleyball. This is the biggest year of volleyball on STSPN.com. The Lake Stevens Ace Hardware. It's right over there by what is now a SARS, I believe. Used to be an Albertsons. But that family that owns the Lake Stevens Ace Hardware, the Engelstead family, does an amazing amount for high school sports and has been a presenting sponsor here for STSPN.com. All of our volleyball matches, we need you to make sure that they know how much this means to our volleyball community. We also want to put these companies on your radar: GNS Heating and Cooling, Fred's Rivertown Ale House in Snohomish, McDaniel's Do-It Center, Speedway Chevrolet, who sponsors our player in the match, and my services are brought to you by Uprising Volleyball in Mukilteo. Make sure you give these sponsors a shout, folks. That's what makes these matches happen. Here's Michaela Camlin receiving the serve from Mackenzie White. Ari Bilby, roll shot over the top, picked up by the senior libero, Keelan Johnson. Hannah Wolf, slide footwork outside, and it can't be run down. Hannah Wolf with the kill. Her first of the match. Mackenzie White will continue to serve. Roll shot over the top from Para. Bump set from Turner. Here's Wolf again. She shoots right at Camlin. Outside, here's Bilby. She cuts it back. Stern's all over that one. Stern backpedaling. Puts that ball in front of Camlin. She does a nice job picking it up. Here's Alexis from the right side. Net violation against Stern, I believe. No, they're going to get Roz Gilly on the net violation there. Much needed side out for the Eagles. Ari Bilby to the service line. Mary Catherine Mino into the front row for Arlington. Very balanced attack from Snohomish so far. Even though they have Roz Gilly with 12 kills, it still feels like they're moving the ball all over the floor. There's Natalie Stern, pushes that ball off the block. Doesn't push that ball, hammers that ball off the block and down. Stern's got 9 kills. Grace Raper has 6. Isabel Straley has 6. Mackenzie White has 3, and Hannah Wolf has 1, and the libero, Keelan Johnson, on a down ball has a kill as well. Roz Gilly at the service line, misfires on that one. And back to the service line is Michaela Camlin. Risky, Turner, Stern, dig Camlin. Out of the back row, Bilby, nice swing, nice play from the Arlington Eagles. Beautiful pipe set from Caroline Deemer, and Ari Bilby leads all hitters with 15 kills on the night. Michaela Camlin's been good at the service line this evening for Arlington. Risky, run down by Turner, bump set, chopped over the top and out by Wolf, and Arlington creeping back into this one. Snohomish leads 2-1. Right at Keelan Johnson. The Arlington fans wanted a double contact there. The roll shot from Stern goes down. That's her 10th kill of the night. So in the third set, we called them all. In the first 2, we didn't call any. In the fourth set, it doesn't look like we're going to call too many either. Here's Allie Graham back to the service line for the Panthers. Grace Raper into the front row. Graham goes right down the middle at Bilby. Here's Mary Catherine Mino with the swing. Big block from Campfield and Raper. And going up in the middle is Meckelberg. Nobody connects with the ball. It drops on the Arlington side, and Graham will continue to serve. And a misfire on the Arlington side. Snohomish rolling here now in set number 4 as we'll see a substitution from the Eagles. Maddie Froelich checks into the match for Mary Catherine Mino. Whitney Williams trying to find something that'll work here to keep their Arlington team in the match. Bilby smashes that one over. Johnson can't handle it the second time through. Keelan Johnson digs the hard one, gives up the easy one. Arlington with the ball. Freshman Taylor Helly at the service line. Perfect pass from Stern. Set for Stern down the right side. Pick up by Camlin. Net violation called against. Well, it must be number 9. It must have been a 5 and a 4. It looked like 2 5s, and there's no number 10 in the match. So it must have been Mecklenburg with the net violation. Natalie Stern back to the service line. Mackenzie White checks into the front row. Snohomish just looking to close this one out. Set for Bilby. Dig by Johnson. Out of system set for Raper. Campfield pushes it over the top. Bilby. Deemer. Here's White. Bilby with the dig. Deemer. She sets the pipe for Bilby. Dig Stern. Graham pushes it back for Raper. And Grace just went too far. Grace couldn't track back to it. It was just a little too far outside for Grace Raper. Maddie Froelich to the service line now for Arlington. We mentioned it multiple times. Their first loss of the season was Tuesday night at Stanwood. The Arlington Eagles. Grace Raper goes down the line and another net violation call. This time it's on Bilby, and it is match point for the Snohomish Panthers. Keelan Johnson, senior libero at the service line. The overfeed, Roz Gilly touches it, then covers it. Grace Raper in a little pirouette. Mecklenburg punches it over the top. Gilly, dig by Deemer. Out of system set from Camlin. Here's Bilby off the block, picked up by Graham. Raper just rolls it off the hands of Deemer. Grace Raper with her 7th kill of the match. That's the last kill of the match. 25-17 here in set 4. The Snohomish Panthers hold the home court and defeat the Arlington Eagles 3-1 in this Wesco 3A special presentation on STSPN.com. We'll be back in just a couple moments with our Speedway Chevrolet Player of the Match here on the Snohomish Times Sports Network.
Did you know that Speedway Chevrolet is part of the Lee Johnson Auto family? That means 84 years of serving you the LJ way. Need a truck? We have the perfect truck to fit your needs. Half tons, 1 ton, 2-wheel drives, and 4-wheel drives. Our finance specialists are here to help you, whether you have good credit or bad credit. We're just off Highway 522 at West Main Street in Monroe.
Lee Johnson Auto Family, the LJ way.
Chevrolet player of the match, Snohomish Panthers outside hitter Natalie Stern. Natalie, you guys played extremely well through sets 1 and 2 as a team. But you really came alive through sets 2 and 3, hitting that ball down the line really, really well. Talk to the younger players out there who are watching this a little bit about your approach to hitting down the line. What are some of the things that are key to you there?
Well, I try my best to stay behind the ball and then make sure it's in front of me so I can really turn my shoulders towards the line.
Excellent. Now, you've made a change in position this year from playing a libero defensive specialist to playing an outside hitter. Talk to us a little bit about that and how the mentality between the two positions is a little different.
They are very different. Being like a passer, you have to really watch the hitters on the other side, but being a hitter, you have to pay attention to the blockers and where your set's coming from and stuff. So.
Excellent. So, Natalie, very strong performance, very strong Snohomish team this year. Talk to us for just a minute about what it's like to play with a senior cast that includes Roz Gilly, Isabel Straley, and Claire Turner, some of the leaders you have on your team.
It's so much fun. They really pushed me, and they're so sweet, and I'm so sad they're going to be gone next year.
Well, Natalie, you'll get to step up into that leadership role yourself, and I'm sure that you'll be really sweet to the underclassmen as well.
Thank you.
All right, that's what we've got for you tonight from Snohomish High School. Thanks for watching our Wesco 3A special presentation brought to you by Ace Hardware in Lake Stevens, McDaniels Do-It Center, GNS Heating and Cooling, Uprising Volleyball, and Fred's Rivertown Ale House. I'm Matty Bishop on behalf of our producer, STSPN.com's mastermind Todd Elvick, and our Speedway Chevrolet player of the match, Natalie Stern. We'll see you next time, everybody. Thanks for watching.